today, from Las Vegas, Nevada, it's the AFC NFC Pro Bowl. See Brock Purdy and the NFC taking on Lamar Jackson and the AFC.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Coming up, boy, was a staple on the NFL calendar for so many years, and now it's back. The AFC and the NFC in the NFL Pro Bowl game. Get ready to settle in for an entertaining 4 quarters. The AFC-NFC Pro Bowl underway from Las Vegas. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So out comes the NFC for their opening drive. Leading them out, someone who took the lead.
Joseph Grill, CSX, hello, good to see you both. Hope you guys are doing well. Hopefully you can hear me okay.
And there's a word that constantly gets thrown around with this guy when you talk to anyone in the building. Potential. They are sky high on what they believe he can grow into in the role of a starting quarterback.
Check 1, 2.
There are plenty around the league who think that as well. And years from now, he can still be leading this offense out.
Okay, we're good. So it's good to see everybody here. This will be part 1 of 2 tonight.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They go play action here. Purdy. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Third down. Here's McCaffrey. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
So I hope you guys are doing well. Good to see you all here.
They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. No problem there for the NFC. A big gain on 4th down, and that will keep
Been
the drive
busy
moving.
playing GTA. Nice.
There. A big play on 4th down.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big time throw on 4th.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a
Cool.
because no matter how
I'm not really worried about trains right now, CSX.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
But it's cool that you saw them both.
Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
To throw it on 1st down.
Oops.
Under pressure,
Oh well.
down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. The former 3rd overall.
I literally just got back to the studio not too long ago, so
Defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but
been rushing around all day today.
Right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, And how about a couple of
got me a quick bite to eat and figured I'll go live as scheduled.
To try and gain that yardage back.
So there'll be 2 streams tonight. Hopefully I can get this game done by 9 o'clock. Then I'll take a break. Then at 10 o'clock I'll be going live again to finish the Super Bowl. So there'll be 2 streams tonight, starting with the AFC NFC Pro Bowl game. Glad to have you all here. Don't forget to smash that like button, share it out, let everybody know that I am live. I'm gonna snap the ball.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard
So there is no
line after a gain of 6.
panel streams tonight.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit
Just
off
kind of taking a little bit of a break.
Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're
Next Tuesday is undecided. I don't know if I'll be doing a stream or not.
Now Purdy. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Interception.
And this is gonna
Come on now.
Intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. First carry for Raheem Mostert. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
It's hard to believe that there's no more football anymore
2nd and 9.
until spring.
Here's Jackson.
Where are you throwing, dude?
Right sideline falls incomplete.
Nobody there.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Throwing is Jackson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. Back deep, Rashid Shaheed. Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48. And the NFC will take over deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. So now we'll get our second look in this game at the NFC offense. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down.
So how's it going, Joseph? Hope you're doing okay. Been thinking about you.
The defense out and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
Well, to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Nice catch. First down.
Ball, and this is caught. It's a big play that time for the NFC. 54 yards. Defense blitzed, but they picked it up pretty well.
Allowed their man to stand firm in the pocket and not be hurried, didn't it? That allowed him to make the nice throw downfield to help complete that play.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Purdy. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Good coverage there by the AFC defense. It's 4th down. They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal. This will be a 34-yard attempt. And his kick here is good.
All right, we're on the board.
An early 3-0 lead.
Well, no surprise there. Extremely reliable during the regular season. Bailed his team out time and again. Knocks another one through, this time in the Pro Bowl.
So after the made field goal, back out is Aubrey to kick this away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. So now the AFC offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson.
Nice.
Touchdown, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
On 2nd down, Mostert breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a 1st down.
Well, I'd have to say in that situation, they're lined up for a running play. It's only 3rd and 2. Some element of the pass, but that was really well blocked.
Probably call those gravy plays, right, if you're the offensive coordinator?
No doubt about it. All you're trying to do is get the 2 yards necessary for a 1st down. Then you look up, you got a whole lot more than that.
Yeah, they did. They got a lot more than that, indeed. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Jackson. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Jackson on first down. And no hesitations, they go right back to Kelce. So just 3 yards on the completion there, and that'll make it second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. In motion, Hill. Back to the running game with Mostert. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
On third down, Jackson that escapes the sack. And Jackson's so tough to stop. He's got a first down, and he gives himself up there at the end. The third down conversion is successful. Give him 12 yards that time.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. Third down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out, but his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Wiggles free, and he slides to a halt inside the 10. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
In motion, Hill. To throw is Jackson. Touchdown! Tyreek Hill from 3 yards out. And the AFC has taken the lead. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open to the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The offense for the NFC back out there. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and control you have to remain as a defender. That was a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against him.
And that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC. A.J. Brown, 28 yards. And the NFC has retaken the lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches, and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you.
And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed? While the feet are
he was definitely in.
Getting down in bounds. That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after
okay,
the video
good.
review, so they had it right. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The AFC set to take over on offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Back to throw, Purdy. This one caught by Kittle. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Kittle's got his first catch, and it's also a first down.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Throwing here, Purdy. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively. It's second down.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Can't afford another delay here as they come up again on 2nd and goal. McCaffrey following the penalty. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 52 yards rushing for him in this first quarter, and I think it's safe to say he's enjoying running behind this Pro Bowl offensive line.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. They lost a big chunk, 6 yards there, and it leads to 4th down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And this one is right through. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
So after the made field goal, back out is Aubrey to kick this away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The AFC about ready to take over on offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack. and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where...
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Now it's Jackson. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And the NFC will take over 1st and 10. Here now the NFC to take over on offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 1st down, Purdy. That is caught by Lamb. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A really nice gain of 25 yards. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
That is one heck of a catch right there. Got his eye on it the whole way and able to make the grab one-handed. Very nicely done, and for a nice chunk of yardage, too.
There's Purdy on 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Purdy looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
So after the made field goal, back out is Aubrey to kick this away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The AFC offense making their way back out. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Up the middle they go with Mostert. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The AFC with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
2nd and 10. Now Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
All right, need you to check my eyes here. This entire unit defensively, I think, has looked really strong in the first half, especially in the secondary. They've been cohesive, fast to the football. We just saw another example arriving there to help knock that one away.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now it's Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
From the 21, here's the 2nd and 9. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Jackson. And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. Amari Cooper, a 16-yard touchdown. And the AFC able to cut it to within a score.
Obviously, Brandon, they couldn't get it all back with just one score, but that touchdown chips into the lead, and now it makes the comeback a little bit more manageable.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. And it's good. It cuts it to 2. 16-14 our score. So that drive goes 8 plays.
And it's Amari Cooper who finishes it off with a touchdown reception.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
On the return, here's Rashid Shaheed.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive.
Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Khalil Mack. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Speedster Raheem Mostert and the rest of this offense out to start the drive. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen and put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Jackson now being chased out left. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
That looked great when he first took off because in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
They'll try it now with Mostert. And he will take this in for an AFC touchdown. 24 yards for Raheem Mostert as his guys have now moved out in front. So how about the fortitude there? They're in field goal range, but they say, no, forget the 3. We think we can get the first, and they wind up getting a lot more than they bargained for.
And I love how you used an SAT word to describe what we just saw there, partner. That's got to be a deflated defense. You see the head down, the shoulders slumped. But we've talked about this before. Sometimes as a defense, you get so wrapped up in defending the first down line that that's your last line of defense. And once they get past that, they're gone.
Tucker now for the extra point. He's got it, and it's now a 21-16 lead. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Raheem Mostert. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The NFC about ready to set up shop offensively. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. Purdy from the gun. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But third down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
And they have just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks, and now here's a tackle behind the line.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They're going to try and throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Oh, no problem there for the NFC. A big gain on 4th down, and that will keep the drive moving. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. McCaffrey on the counter, and not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. Really good stop there by the end in this 4-3 defense.
And not just pass rushers anymore, are they? Those guys can use their hands, control the point of attack, shed those blockers, and go get those ball carriers.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And a pretty athletic run right there, as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 60 yards rushing for him now in this first half of the Pro Bowl.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They will run straight ahead with Swift. So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Pressure, and the AFC gets to him for the sack. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Here's Purdy. And this will be incomplete. Both players with a shot at it that time, but neither coming away with it. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Back deep to return is Marvin Mims. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Speedster Raheem Mostert and the rest of this offense out to start the drive. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hill. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a give to Mostert running right. Yeah, they string that play out nicely. He's stopped before he can turn upfield. No gain, 2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll run the draw with Mostert. And able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good gain. 94 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Well, that's why the guy with the headsets is down there. All right, they know what they're doing because they got stuffed on a running play on 1st down. And I think myself and probably the fans were saying throw the football in this situation. But he knew what he was doing, called another run, and now they've got 3rd and short.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 4 of 7. This time it's 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, Jackson. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Well, we've seen Jackson already have success in the first half running the football, and he gets good yardage on the ground again there. I mean, I know it's a $64,000 question, CD, but how do they contain him better?
You have to win against the blockers ahead of you. If those guys even occupy a defender for even a half a second, then Lamar Jackson is gone. You've got to take those blockers and move them so that you have clear vision of Lamar Jackson, and hopefully you can hem him in.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback. And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in this first half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure the inside pressure and the outside pressure match, and maybe even a second wave to make sure if he squirts free, you've got someone to tackle him.
So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. From the gun, a run with Mostert. It looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves him with 7 yards to go on 3rd down.
And with that run, he's already at 100 yards here before halftime. So if he sees the same kind of action in the second half, he could be on his way to a career game.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, Jackson. That's swung out to Mostert. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
A short game that doesn't get him the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. He's been tough for this defense to handle, over 100 yards. You kind of knew that they were going to him on that play, didn't you?
They certainly did. That's one of those situations where you simply say, my best runner over my best blockers, let's go ahead and pick it up. And I don't care if they know it on the other side. Here we come, and they got it done.
Jackson's throw caught by his receiver, Hill. And they'll get this down to the 10. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far
Did you
in
miss
this game,
me?
the alleys have been open for them
You
to
snuck
get
up on me.
completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
All right. Okay, so it's 1st and 10. The American.
Here's Mostert. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively,
Missed you
pretty good start
too.
there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get
Since I'm on defense, I took a little bit of a rushing break, but I'm back.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
That's what I like about playing the computer.
Looking to throw. Jackson.
Just don't let him score. What are you doing, dude?
And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Jackson. And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. Keenan Allen from
Yes, it is fun.
out. And the AFC adds on to their lead. And all about timing there.
All right, gotta do better here.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Tucker now to add the point
It's
after.
been a couple weeks since I last played this game, so I'm a little rusty.
And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it was Keenan Allen who finished it all.
I would have played this a couple
reception.
weeks ago, but due to unforeseen circumstances, I was unable to play. I had
Tucker
other
now to
plans,
kick it away following
unfortunately.
the touchdown.
So, we're making it up for tonight.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to
Appreciate
the
everybody being here.
25-yard line. Here now the
And for those
NFC
watching on the
to take
replay, thank
over
you for
on
being here.
offense.
Don't forget to hit that
Defense
like
got
button,
the
share it
better
out,
of them last series,
smash that like
forcing a
button,
punt. See if they make a
share
few
it out.
changes in the game
If
plan
new
here
here,
and try to get
subscribe,
points
it's
out of
free.
this drive.
You
First
just
and
never
10.
know what you will see here on N.O.R.A and Friends.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Make sure to check out the community
21
tab for the
yards now
latest
McCaffrey. It's a
live
first down.
streaming
We often give credit
announcements.
to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Right.
Back to the ground on 1st. It's McCaffrey.
A lot of people like
And he
my
puts his head down and gets up
gaming
to the 42
streams.
for a gain of about 6.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it,
I know I do.
keep going back to him.
Purdy now to throw. Throw out wide is incomplete. This secondary has been roasted in this first half. Are they going to measure revenge there? Nice play on the deep ball.
I don't know if I'm going to do any NASCAR streams or any further sports. I'm undecided, but I'm definitely going to be getting that new
Third down, here's McCaffrey.
college football game coming out.
Close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
They certainly do, but I always
Gotta
think back
make
to
a
one
play.
of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Two-minute warning.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
28-16, first half.
And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on fourth down conversions. And here we go again.
Or out the middle. Go. Just run out the middle. That's all you need to do.
They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. So certainly an interesting call there to go.
Just running up the middle, dude.
AFC is going to get the football back in great field position. Well, that's one of those in-between spots.
I know I could have
like
punted it, but it's like it's right there. Fourth and third.
Frankly, I did because I'm an aggressive
well.
guy. But that the analytics and the old school go by your feel, that's got to marry up a little bit better because that one felt like an
I've been saying that all season long, just running up the middle.
You know, normally this
No one
coach,
ever guards that position.
Calculated risk, it didn't work out. Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. And give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
it is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
Yeah, I like it passing too, but sometimes when you're only like fourth and third, it's just easier just to run up the middle.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Another pass into the
I mean, you'll get the first down. It's better than getting a turnover on downs.
And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable.
Especially when you're down by X amount of points.
Now 2nd and 5. Jackson from the shotgun. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. So the completion good for just 3. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Now the AFC going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Third and 2.
Only 50 seconds left of the first half.
They'll stick with the
Can they
passing
score,
game as
or are
he
they
looks
going
to
to block
throw.
it?
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Jackson will throw again. And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. Keenan Allen with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was Keenan Allen who finished it all off with the touchdown reception. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he elects not to bring this one out as his guys will take over at the 25. The NFC takes possession here late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Purdy to throw it on first down. Oh, what a catch here by Kittle. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Purdy looking to throw on first down here.
Oh, come on, dude.
Complete on the deep ball.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Oh, what a catch by Lamb. And he'll be stopped at his tracks right at the 33.
All right, no timeouts left.
7 seconds left in the first half. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Purdy sets up to throw again.
Oh, come on. Really?
But they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense
This is it. This is half.
trying to mount a small stand before this drive
Wow.
reaches the end zone.
All right, we got lucky. 2 seconds to go. Let's go.
They won 6 before halftime.
Come on now.
Final play of the half. Purdy.
Come
He's
on.
gonna be intercepted
All right,
for the
it's okay.
third
It's all right.
time thus far. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And he will be brought down on
Halftime.
what will be the final play of this first half. So we have hit halftime of the Pro Bowl with the AFC leading the NFC. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Back to you guys in a bit. But first, we welcome everyone to our EA Sports Halftime Report. It was Raheem Mostert, the veteran, who did some damage in that first half. He's already over 100 yards rushing for the game and has a touchdown run as well.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And we will not see a return to start the
No,
half.
I do not.
This will be a touchback. The AFC offense now set to start this third quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many.
I mean, I would be happy if the American League actually, or the AFC actually won this year. But unfortunately, the NFC won. So that's why I'm the NFC. I mean, at this point, it don't really matter, but when I play these games, I always try to play the winner.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. A handoff running left is Mostert. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Yeah, I see what day was that.
That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here.
Yeah, I was busy that night, unfortunately.
I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push.
And by the time I got back to the studio, I was not in a mood to play.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. Open man is Chase.
Hey, a Brown, or no, a Bengals player.
And he's taken down inside the 30. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets, because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Throwing is Jackson. That one behind his man, incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Now the NFC heading out for their first drive of the second half. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down.
Nice chunky yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You can go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Purdy. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A gain of 32 that time.
I don't care what level of football you played. This one was a universal, wasn't it? When we were kids and we played touch football, remember we get in these positions and you just say, everybody go along and hope someone will come free.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They go play action here. Purdy. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Under pressure, and they got to him again. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Boy, that ball's just hanging up there waiting to be intercepted. That looked doomed from the start, but they took the deep shot anyway, and fortunately, it winds up incomplete.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Speedster Raheem Mostert and the rest of this offense out to start the drive. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's come together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably gotten some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. Jackson on 1st down. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. A run with Mostert up the middle. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
3rd down and 6. To throw is Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What did the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a 1st down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Now a 2nd and 10. Jackson. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
A pair of 1st downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Here's Jackson. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They go play action with Jackson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack.
Well, partner, I would say just avoid play action, but that's not just been the problem. This defense, they've been getting pressure on all types of pass plays and really piling up the sacks in this contest.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Here's Jackson to throw. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for the AFC. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The NFC about ready to set up shop offensively. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. Purdy off the play fake. Airing this one out for Evans. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
He's going deep for Brown. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. I guess we're at the point of the game where they do need to open up the playbook a little bit, start to take some chances down the field, but that one did not go as planned.
Yeah, these guys need something good to go their way, and they took an opportunity to take that shot there, but obviously that's not going to help. A tough play for them as they're trying to make their way back.
Back out is the AFC offense. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. After the interception, here's Jackson. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and a yard. Now it's Jackson. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Throw left side complete. That's Hill. And touchdown! Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the AFC takes advantage of the interception, and they turn it into 6. So they're able to capitalize there on the short field, and that might prove to be the score that turns out the lights.
The party's over. Oh, sorry about that. That's an old reference there, folks. But, yeah, they've been the better of the 2 teams by far, and that's great complimentary football right there. Defense gets the turnover, sets up the short field, and the offense goes right out and scores to open up a pretty sizable lead.
Tucker now for the extra point. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The NFC offense heading back onto the field. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
On second down, McCaffrey trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't.
Seriously?
And it'll be a turnover on down.
The ball got tipped like 4 times. Nobody caught it. Come on, dude. I mean, check that out. He caught it.
Yeah, that one backfired in hindsight.
And they dropped it.
2020, but let's
no fair.
We would have first guessed that one and said, don't do it here. Bad situation. I think they need to be closer to midfield before I would start to think it was a good idea.
Yeah.
And once you start taking risks like that, you're going to have to keep taking them throughout the game, especially when they don't work.
Yeah, at this stage of the second half, interesting. Play action. It's Jackson. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
And in an afternoon where just about everything's gone right, there's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots him.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's a toss play right to Mostert. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good
starting field
position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. Tucker's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So tack on 3 more, though it's just a rare drive where they did not find the end zone.
Yeah, you're right about that, partner. But at this point, I don't think you're too concerned about that. You just want to possess the football for a while and drain the clock. If you can get 3 out of it, that's great too.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Here now the NFC to take over on offense. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. And quickly they get to the line. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given them a lot to think about.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And you have to wonder, Charles, in a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Trying to fight his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted.
There we go.
Buda Baker with a pick.
All the way home.
And he's going to bring this one back for an NFC touchdown.
I have to believe that in a Pro Bowl situation, you know, we talk about these defensive backs during the season, that they're educated gamblers. They take the education out of it. They just go for the football here. Hey, try and make a big play, and if you get one, you really look terrific in this game.
Aubrey now for the PAT. And that will cut this lead down to 25. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The AFC offensive unit getting set to take over. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Bobby Wagner of Seattle, he'll get credited for the tackle.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. The good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The NFC about ready to set up shop offensively. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Play action. Now Purdy. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
On second down, Swift. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
First down, and they go with Swift again. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. He showed his shiftiness and his explosion to take him all the way down near the goal line.
Love that description, and it creates momentum. Maybe you hand it to him again since he's got it going.
And he will carry this one in. Touchdown, NFC. Kyron Williams taking it in from 4 yards out. And the NFC able to get a bit closer.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the first half, at least running the football. But here they entrust him with some work down in the red zone, and he responds. 1 carry, 1 touchdown.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The AFC offense making their way back out. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
The pass there over the middle to start things out. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now it's Jackson. A quick throw there is incomplete.
And that could have been the lifeline they needed. This is a play that could have been made. Instead, it's just going to fall incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Jackson now. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's A.J. Cole now. They'll boot it away from about his 35. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. Here's the NFC offense set to take over again.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was
we had a pick 6 for a touchdown. And then we're just kind of gaining momentum here in the fourth quarter. We got 14:50 left in the fourth quarter, so hopefully we can do something about it.
It can be a thing of beauty, but when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Now Purdy.
Oh, come on. All right, no more of that. Let's go. Up the middle.
It's going to bring up a third down. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Now a draw play to McCaffrey.
Go.
And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first.
Come on.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now they go for it on fourth, but this
that was risky.
Incomplete. The NFC's decision to go for it does not pan out. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now Jackson. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Second and 6 from the 10. Now a give to Mostert running right. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. Jackson. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line.
Well, it's been a little bit of feast or famine because he's thrown for decent yardage, and obviously they've got the lead, Charles, but now he's been sacked 4 times.
And what I'm focusing on is his toughness in the pocket. Because you mentioned the feast or famine part, he's played well in between being dumped on his back. But every time he's had a chance to throw the football, he's been impressive.
Question is, are they going to field goal it or go for it? Looks like they're going to go for it. 4th and 1. Oh boy.
So why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. They'll try it now with Mostert. He didn't get the touchdown, but he
not in my house.
Get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Henry. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. That really sets him back. A loss of 6.
Well, if this defense has any hopes of getting back into this game, they've got to start right here and keep these guys out of the end zone. That's a good step 1 on that play.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Jackson. Rolling to his left. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's scooped up by the NFC. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Hey, we can preach ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
The offense for the NFC back out there. And the fumble recovery was an important first step, but still a huge fourth quarter hole to dig out of. Down 3 scores. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Near his goal line, here's Purdy. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line.
I wanted to get out, at least out of the end zone. Give me some room.
You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you can
not a bad pass.
Maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
All right, let's see. 1st and 10. Why not?
Now they can breathe a little easier.
Make some room
to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20.
Back in the day I did. Go forward, dummy.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 10 more there and another first down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
Nothing but a Joseph. All right. Catch it. There we go. Boom.
That one good for 26.
All right, 1st and 10. Let's go.
Well, those are the types of plays they probably
can do it.
Had made more of in the first 3 quarters.
I got faith.
This deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th, but a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for
well, if you buy it, let me know.
The scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Purdy looking to throw. And this one is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
People must be busy tonight, Joseph. You're the only one here tonight.
And a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Appreciate it.
Touchdown.
There we go. I don't know. I don't know. That might get called back, honestly.
Yards for the touchdown. And the NFC able to cut into that lead.
I mean, I do see the foul line marker down, so.
I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may
Did he get it in?
comfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah,
I don't know. Well, yep, I think so.
You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
I don't know. Of course, I am early tonight. I don't normally stream this early, anyways.
And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now.
So, hopefully, I can get this game done soon.
And it's finished.
That way we can have a little bit of a break, then I'll start the Super Bowl game at 10.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
I do see two people watching, so
they've got the 2-score lead.
Who knows?
Look, though, they fumbled last
but I appreciate everybody for being here tonight.
So while things look good here at this stage in the fourth, they got to be careful.
They definitely do, because
I appreciate all my lurkers. You guys are awesome.
Again. Their purpose on this drive, squash that hope one more time.
On 1st and 10.
Do me a favor, hit that like button, share it out. If you're new here, subscribe. It's free.
Second down.
I will be streaming more games in the future. Not too sure if I'll be doing a Fortnite stream next Tuesday night or just take that night off.
Up the middle they go with Mostert.
But I am due for a Fortnite stream.
A yard up to the 23. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and
I used to play Minecraft, but
you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground.
I don't know what happened there.
You're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
They'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses.
But I do have a PayPal account up there listed on the top of the page. All donations are always welcome. It will help fund the channel for various games, computer upgrades, PC upgrades, etc., etc. Everything is donated, goes right back into the channel for your guys' enjoyment. I also got merchandise. Feel free to check it out.
Here's A.J. Cole now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Wide receiver A.J. Brown, you see he and the rest of his mates returning to the field here. They might want to mix something up defensively because he's been shredding them a bit, hasn't he?
That he has, and even with all the changes that you know are going on the defensive side of the ball, he's still finding ways to get open, finding the right spots, and the delivery.
Should have been pass interference there, buddy.
He's over 100 yards, has the 1 touchdown score to this point. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. They'll run the draw here with Swift, and they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. On 3rd down, here comes Swift. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosened up defense, going to pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised him a little bit running the ball.
Nice catch.
Ball here, and it's going to be caught. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now the NFC going to take a timeout, their 2nd. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
1 timeout remaining. Got to be careful what I do.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he's going to take this ahead for right
Definitely.
around 3 yards.
Hopefully we can get a score here.
2nd down. Once again, it's Swift. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
Well, praise has to go to the guys in the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run,
all right, 1st and goal. Let's go.
Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
We have to get in the end zone.
With the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball
Run up the middle.
on the 5-yard line.
Do something.
Here's 2nd and goal. Swift going to try up the middle. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
Well, sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half. You're down.
Come on,
here.
go
This is the
forward.
time to put it in the end zone.
And not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. They run. It's Williams. And he is in. Touchdown NFC. Kyron Williams.
Yeah.
43-48.
Let's go. Let's do this
I don't
thing.
know about you, CD, but I did not see this coming. What a comeback to make this a game again.
I'm with you on that one because I didn't see it as well. You just think about the momentum swings we've seen so far. This game should have been over. Should have been done and dusted.
All right, it's all right. It's all right.
Never take anything for granted in this great game of football.
Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Back out is the AFC offense. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First downs a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Jackson. And he's got Cooper on the out route. That's complete. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Operating from the gun. Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here.
Here we go. Come on.
Now, Jackson. And he'll be taken down, but he
All right.
does have 1st down yardage.
Gotta do better.
On the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. 2nd half with the lead. This is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive.
Let's go.
Here's Mostert, toss left side. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line.
2nd and 14 with 3 minutes and 14 seconds left.
Tackle for loss to the safety, Buda Baker.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson. He's got a man.
An interception would be nice right about now. Interception for a touchdown would be awesome.
Decide to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And
2-minute warning coming up.
In there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the AFC
We have to block them. We cannot let them score.
Facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. They'll be in search of 8 yards.
3rd and 8.
Here.
Let's go.
The 1st down. On 3rd down, Jackson.
There we go. All right.
Open,
Time to punt the ball.
Incomplete.
It's showtime, folks. 4th and 8. Let's go.
Grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary.
A minute and 55 minutes left. Fair catch.
Fair catch taken right at the 10-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt.
Okay.
And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The situation for them offensively as follows. Down by 5. A minute 52 to play. They'll need to take this football a full 90 yards here as they've got it 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Here's Purdy to throw. This one caught by Kittle. And he's wrangled down right at the 45, but they're into enemy territory.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans.
No.
Picked off by Justin Simmons.
No. I don't know. I might mess up here. Oh, never mind.
Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they can afford to go without.
That was close.
Help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll run right here with Swift. To the 27-yard line.
All right, 48 seconds left. Let's go.
Typically, we think it's the strong
I got one timeout left.
Especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Here's 2nd down. Here's Purdy. That is caught by Lamb. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now the NFC going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Now 1st and goal. Purdy to throw.
Touchdown. There we go.
It's caught for a touchdown. And they have
touchdown.
here in the final seconds.
Let's go. Nice. 1 point lead. Let's go.
Take the lead here in the waning moments.
And how about how they got it done? No timeouts left. They take it downfield, execute perfectly, and get it done. Now they don't leave their opponent with a heck of a lot of time on the clock.
The NFC going to line up and go for 2 here. They'll try to run with Swift.
Go up.
And he will not get there. He comes up short. And they're unable to push this lead to a field goal.
We cannot let him score.
1-point game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. From his end zone, Marvin Mims. And ultimately
12 seconds, let's go. We got 3 timeouts left.
At the 23. This is 1st and 10.
Can we do it?
Jackson to throw. Finding Allen.
All right, 8 seconds left. Let's go. Run that clock out. And if you... No, you better not.
Here's 1st
All right.
down. Jackson.
Where the hell's the defense?
The quick feet by Jackson.
That's game. Let's go. That's game.
Just before the 35.
Hell yeah.
So Charles, a victory for the NFC. Final thoughts on this Pro Bowl?
We had some fun, didn't we?
Absolutely.
A lot of excitement, some big plays to watch, a lot of those great matchups that we don't get to see during the regular season.
It wasn't pretty, but I'm glad we did it.
Play against each other. And oh, by the way,
very nice.
There's the win for everyone. I think the fans enjoyed this one.
Phew.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
Wow. That was something else. A 1-point win. It wasn't pretty. I take it. But I'm just glad in the outcome that I able to get that 1-point score to win. So, alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I will be live again in about 30 minutes. Hope you all can come back. And I'll see you all soon. Don't forget to hit that like button, share it out. If you're new here, subscribe. And I'll see you all very soon. This is N.O.R.A and Friends signing off. Take care, much love. Watch, change yourself, you know the deal. And I'll see you soon, very soon.